A wealth of information and interactivity is just a mouse click away on your computer. The internet is not only the future of how we'll do business, but it's also the future of how we'll live. Information streaming at the speed of light right to your desktop. So, with a wired world at your fingertips, you better make sure your connection can keep up. Broadband internet access right through the cable that delivers your cable TV service. Incredibly fast connectivity without the waiting. Plus, you don't even have to dial in. It's always on. Just point, click, and you're up and running on the World Wide Web. So now that you're ready to get connected, how do you get started? It's easier than you think. Just ask our modem technician.
Installing your Charter Pipeline cable modem is really quite simple and will only take about 15 to 20 minutes. I'll guide you through the process step by step, and if you have any questions along the way, feel free to call our customer service center in your area. Now let's begin with step number 1. Before we begin, let's go to your computer and check its system requirements to make sure it meets Charter Pipeline specifications for your area. First, start up your computer. Then check to see if your computer has the requirements needed to handle the installation of the modem. You do this by opening the property screen to see what version of operating system the computer has and how much memory is currently available. This will take approximately 2 minutes. Now that we know your computer meets the proper specifications for Charter Pipeline in your area, let's go to the cable modem, plug in the cable and the power source, and make sure it works properly. Before you get started, connect the coaxial cable to the two-way splitter. Then connect the 2 jumper cables to the splitter. One cable goes to the connector on the back of the cable modem, and the other cable goes to the back of the TV or converter box. Turn on the modem lights and verify it's on by the power light indicator on the front of the modem. Then look at the indicator lights on the front of the modem to see if the solid green light is on. Then check to see if the receive light turns on, then the send light, and then finally the online light. If your modem indicator lights do not remain on, contact your local Charter Pipeline customer service center before continuing with the installation. Now that we know your modem works, you will need to determine whether you will be using a USB or Ethernet connection. By the way, if you have a USB port in the back of your computer, you don't need to install a network or Ethernet card. It's easy to install a network card. Simply shut down the computer and disconnect the power cord, then situate the computer so you can remove the case. This will allow you to install your Ethernet or network card. Make sure your body is grounded by maintaining contact with the computer case while installing your network card. With equal pressure, insert the card to an open ISA or PCI slot inside the computer, making sure that there are no obstacles like wires or straps in the way. And don't worry, there's no way you can insert your card in the wrong slot. Firmly push the card in the slot until you hear it click. Make sure the card is set evenly in the slot. If it is, you know you've done it correctly. Next, fasten the screw to secure the card to the computer. Be sure not to replace the case until you've made sure that the card is detected in the startup process. Once the card is inserted, restart the computer and check the screen for errors or problems. Make sure the computer detects the network card. The computer will then request the drivers for the network card. The network card kit comes with the appropriate software that may be used during the installation process. Once the driver's disk is installed, follow the computer prompts. When it's ready, click Finish. As the drivers are being installed, it may also ask for the operating system CD. Insert the CD and follow the instructions. Click OK when asked. Once you have completed all these steps, reboot the computer. If your computer does not recognize the network card or error messages occur, uninstall the drivers, remove the network card, and repeat the process. If you continue to have difficulties with the installation of your network card, consult the paperwork provided with your network card or contact the computer store where the card was purchased. Connect one side of the Ethernet cable to the back of the modem. Then connect the other side of the Ethernet cable to the back of the computer. Remember, if you are using a USB connection, connect one side of the USB cable to the modem, then connect the other end to the USB port on the computer. If you are using a USB port on your computer, you may have to install the USB software before you connect the modem. Now that your cable modem is connected to the computer, we are almost ready to begin surfing the internet. All that's left is to configure your computer settings. To configure your computer settings, please refer to the user guide and account information card provided in your Charter Pipeline self-install kit. Since computers use various operating systems and internet software such as Windows, Macintosh, Internet Explorer, and Netscape, the steps taken to configure your computer settings are unique to your operating system and internet software. The user guide provides easy-to-follow step-by-step instructions for each of these. And remember to turn off your computer before replacing the cover. Once that's done, turn it back on. If everything was connected correctly, and if your modem is functional, simply screw back the outer case to your computer and you're ready to go. Thank you for being a part of the Charter Pipeline experience. Happy surfing! If you have followed these steps and your Charter Pipeline service is still not working properly, repeat the process. If the problem persists, please call your local Charter Customer Service Center for further assistance. To purchase Charter Pipeline high-speed cable internet service for your home or business, please contact us. You're already connected and unable to surf the net or get your email? The majority of all cable modem related problems are resolved by following these simple steps. Step 1. Unplug your cable modem from the power outlet and plug it back in. Watch the indicator lights on the front of the modem. Verify the modem is on by the power light indicator. Then check to see if the receive lights turn on, then the send light, and then finally the online light. This entire process should take around 5 to 10 minutes. If your modem indicator lights do not remain on, this means that your cable is bad, the cable internet signal is too weak, or the modem is not recognized. Contact your local Charter Pipeline Customer Service Center for further assistance. If your cable modem lights come on, then the problem is most likely computer related. Step 2. Restart your computer. A large percentage of computer problems are easily fixed by simply restarting your computer. Step 3. Check your settings. Adding new software to your computer can cause your settings to change. The user guide in your Charter Pipeline self-installation kit provides easy-to-follow step-by-step settings instructions. If you have tried these simple steps and are still unable to connect, please contact your local Charter Customer Service Center.